everybody, my name is AnythinGoes and welcome back to another video for this scooter build. Joining us as usual is Awkward Victoria.
Hi.
So today what we're going to be working on is the dashboard. There is a dash panel that we actually bought because the one we have on there right now, some of the screw holes are a little broken. So we bought a replacement for that. We're going to take off the electrical component of the dashboard and put that backing piece on there. We're also going to put the new muffler on. And if we have time, we're going to actually start sanding down all the panels so we can get to the painting process. Also, we're going to try to siphon the gas that's already in there out because it's really old gas. Now, we did notice that the gas tank itself is kind of corroded in there, and what we did in the past to solve that problem was we filled it with vinegar and we let it sit for a day or two, and that seemed to clear up all the corrosion. Obviously it's back since it has been sitting for a while, so we're just going to do that again. That means taking off the gas can and obviously taking the gas out, putting vinegar in there, and just letting it sit for a couple of days.
As stated in the previous videos, we were kind of concerned about the back tire because it was losing air. Now, Alejandro off camera did in fact change, or not change.
I tightened it.
Yeah, he tightened it because the guy at the place said that it could be that the valve stem was loose on it, and it has been good to go ever since. And we did just check it today. Today would be about a week now since the last time you saw us, and since then it has been holding air really good, and we're very happy about that. That means we don't have to take the scooter back to the scooter place and get the tire fixed up and stuff. So luckily it was just the stem and it was a very simple fix.
Now, we're still not sure on the clear coat that we actually got on there before. We did test it, as you guys saw in the video, and I didn't really like how it came out looking. I'm not sure if that was a mistake on my part for, again, first time painter, or if that specific type of clear coat is just not what we need. So I am looking around on the internet. I did find another solution, another type of clear coat that has a hardener in it that might apply a little better. So we're gonna also check that out, see if we stick with this one or go with a new one.
Let's get started.
So as you guys can see, this was the only real damage on this part, was this broken piece, as you guys can see on this side. So it wasn't a huge issue. We could have probably just kept it on there. Since we did get this new one, might as well have the better one. So as you can see, the plastic is in a lot better condition. This is the one that was on the scooter. This one's the one that we're gonna put on it. And it's just in better condition all around, so we're just gonna slap that baby on there. So as you guys just saw from the previous footage, we did replace that dash panel. It ended up being a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure what I was expecting. So the next thing that we want to do is put this mudguard on and then the muffler on. But before we can do that, we actually want to throw some thermal paint on the muffler so it kind of prevents further rusting, and the thermal paint also is heat resistant because it is a muffler and it does get, you know, hot. Also, this brace here that's holding the wheel and all that, and this actually where the muffler goes, as well as these 3 screws. And this is starting to show a little bit of surface rust, so we're gonna go ahead and sand it, or at least rough it up a little bit, and paint it as well. So this is the radiator, and I guess this is some sort of radiator harness, and the coolant goes through this line. And we noticed that it's also starting to have a little bit of surface rust, so we're also gonna rough it up, sand it up, and paint it. So as you guys saw from the footage, we started spraying the muffler. It's going to take about an hour to fully cure that one side before we can flip it, and it is getting late on us, so we're just going to call it quits for that muffler. But what we are going to do is we're going to put that splash guard on that rear tire, and I think that's what we're going to call it for today. We are going to continue filming tomorrow, hopefully, if it doesn't rain. It's kind of calling for a little bit of rain, but we'll see. If it's not raining, we'll see you tomorrow, but if it is, I guess we'll just continue this video whenever. For you guys, this is going to be a split second, so... been a few days after that last clip that you guys saw, and the weather has not been on our side, unfortunately. I may be a new painter, but I do know that you don't want to paint when it's really humid, especially in our conditions. Since we don't have a paint booth, we're doing this kind of outside. So we don't want to do that if it's too humid. Now, I'm not sure when the weather is supposed to let up, but until then, I'm just going to have to cut this video short. The last thing that we're going to do is we're going to siphon the gas out of the gas can, take the gas can off the scooter, and start the cleaning process, which is putting vinegar in there. We're going to try to use this little siphon to try to get the gas out. I guess 2 reasons. One would be just to make it lighter, because it does have, I think, at least half a tank of gas in there. And once we do take the gas can off, I don't want it to leak everywhere. The more gas that we can take out of there, the better. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. As you guys saw, we siphoned that fuel. We did everything that we said that we were gonna do. We got it off the scooter. Now it's soaking in vinegar, and I guess that's what we're gonna call it until the weather gets better. That being said, if you liked it, drop a like, it helps out. And if you like the rest of what's on this channel, consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.